Crazy blizzard day. What I'm doing is I'm making this style of video. It's in this niche that's like, I gotta figure out the name, empowerment. This is a genre of content that I'm interested in, and I'm just realizing that these videos that I want to make, which are these chill out / nap / meditation videos, which are ambient music with nature sounds, wind, rain, whatever, fits into this category of empowerment videos, because it's basically just empowering you to live a certain lifestyle, have a certain vibe, a certain emotional response. And so that's cool. I like those videos. I have musical blah blah blah, so it makes sense for my skill set, and it's something that can be monetized in terms of affiliate links or product placement, whatever, links in the description type stuff. If it became popular, there could be monetization just on watch time through YouTube ads, whatever. I'm looking for a way to monetize my skills in the background in a way that I don't burn out, right? I'm looking to do things that I enjoy doing, but also have some way towards monetization. So I'm exploring paths for these skills I already have. Music production's something I already have, and actually making this music is pretty simple. It is a little time consuming in terms of, if I'm making an hour-long video, I have to render that, I have to make the actual video, I have to, even if I'm just using a video background, I have to have my computer render that, which takes time. But using AI images or videos, it's just going to get easier and easier to do that. Same goes with the audio. It's like, how far are we away from just like telling the AI what kind of music you want, and it just makes it, and it's like putting me out of business. So I'm skeptical that the value is going to be there for me to be the one doing it as opposed to my AI. So I have more thinking to do on that. The thinking I was doing today was that with what AI is doing in terms of content and even like software and apps and just digital tools, right? It's gonna get to the point where it's just voice to software, voice to digital content, voice to, you're just gonna be telling the computer what you want. And it's like, if everybody can do that, then the actual making of that content's not going to have much value. It's going to be like air. Like, oh, you want an app? Just tell the computer, it'll make the app. There's not going to be any money there, because either you're going to make it or somebody else already made it. Same goes for music, pictures, design, websites, blah blah blah. Anything that's digital, it's just going to be tell the computer that you want it, and it's there. So I'm thinking, well, what is the value that I'm making that cannot be replaced by the digital world? What am I offering? What do I have that's a real personal human good? What is the human good that I have to bring to the world that isn't just creative output in a digital product? I can be creative all day in a digital product space. If you gave me all day to make music, to make art, to make apps, to make even business models, like, this is all stuff that I could do all day, but it's when the computer can do it for you or for anybody else, it begs the question, well, why should I be doing that? Why should I personally be doing that? And I think there's a case for everybody right now to be looking into themselves and saying, if I could do whatever I wanted, that's one way to look at it. But you have to take into consideration the value of that thing that you want to do to the rest of the world. And if what you want to do is something that can easily be done by the AI now, you got to rethink it and go, it's not really what I want. It's what do I have that the world actually needs that they can't get somewhere else? What can I do for my avatar, for my community, for my audience that the AI is not going to be able to do? Like, I think we're getting to a place where it's like the human experience, the human effort is going to be so really freed up, but it's going to require us to find actual meaning in what we're doing. It's not just like, oh, well, there were these goods that people had to produce because other people wanted them. People aren't going to need to produce those anymore. The computer's going to make those things for the people that want them. People are still going to want them, but it's not going to be a person that's going to make them. It's just going to be words. And so it's like, what are the things that we still want people to do? Like, I don't want something that came from the computer. That's where it's going. I want something that a human did, or I want to be with that person doing that thing, or I want to see that person do that thing, or I want the thing done by a person. So what are those things as a person I can do in that world where they don't want the computer generated thing?